And I must say it's always a very pleasant walk to this venue. Craven Cottage by the banks of the Thames. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Fulham facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Real pleasure to be here. Looking forward to this game. Players will be a bit nervous. I was always nervous at the start of games. It's important you get your first pass off to your colleague, maybe get a good tackle in, settle the nerves down. Looking forward to a good game here.
Mopé. It's Dan Burn. Neil Mopé. Takes the shot. Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time, over the bar.
Brian, and a throw-in forthcoming. Well, that's a moment he would like to airbrush from history. He's thrown it straight to the opposition. Ivan Cavaleiro getting the ball forward. Can he find the net? Straightforward take. Pascal Gross. Now in possession, Trossard. Neil Mopé. It's Dan Burn. Dennis Odoi. Bobby Reid. And McDonald here. Joe Bryan. It's a very neatly constructed attack. What can they do from here? Options galore. Stevens. Stevens. Trossard. Knockaert. Tom Kearney. Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Dunk. Bissouma. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Brian. Tim Ream. Ivan Cavaleiro. Tom Kearney. Webster in possession. Yves Bissouma has it. Neil Mopé. Pascal Gross. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. So a throw in here. On to Gross. Aaron Moy. Yves Bissouma has it. Well, sloppy in possession. Now in possession, Trossard. Can he finish? That is a moment he would dearly love to have back, if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
And Moy with it. Montoya has it. Michael Hector. Ivan Cavaleiro. Careless in possession. Bissouma. Aaron Moy. Knockaert. Now in possession, Trossard. Kevin McDonald. Trossard. Stevens. Can he convert? And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Aaron Moy. Stevens. Couldn't keep it. Knockaert. Adam Webster. It's a perfect challenge. It's Dan Burn. Well, they no longer have the ball. And the attack looks promising. Space and time for the cross. Gives it a go. It's a corner. Tom Kearney. And cleared away. Knockaert. Now in possession, Trossard. Michael Hector. Dennis Odoi. Well, that's not textbook defending. Odoi. Tom Kearney. Dennis Odoi. And possession given away. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Knockaert. He was prepared to put his body on the line after the ball had been played over. Odoi. And on the ball, Kearney. Odoi. Tom Kearney. Takes the shot. Well, really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
Dale Stevens has it. Well, they couldn't keep it. Bobby Reid. Pascal Gross. Yves Bissouma has it. Here's Gross. Tom Kearney. Dennis Odoi. And giving the ball away. Aaron Moy. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Joe Bryan. Webster. And Moy with it. Can he find the net? And disappointingly, he got completely underneath that.
Well, here's a coaching tip. Long range shot, lean back equals over the bar.
I always listen to your coaching tips, Lee. Credit to them for winning back possession. Dunk on the ball. Bobby Reid. Knockart. And McDonald here. Chance to finish. Opportunity missed. Dale Stevens has it. Dunk on the ball. And McDonald here. Aaron Moy. Maupay. Now in possession, Trossard. And not afraid to have a go from long range. Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time, over the bar.
Knockart. Untidy in possession. And now they have the ball back. It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
Neil Maupay. Yves Bissouma has it. Can he finish? And disappointingly, he got completely underneath that.
Well, here's a coaching tip. Long range shot, lean back equals over the bar.
I always listen to your coaching tips, Lee. And Reid with it. Odoi. McDonald. Maupay. It's Dan Burn. Tom Kearney. Kevin McDonald. And Mitrovic. Crossing opportunity. Well, when all was said and done, he's failed to hit the target. Here's Gross. Montoya. They're making considerable progress with the ball, but will there be an end product? Yves Bissouma has it. Now he must favour the cross. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Bryan. Yves Bissouma has it. Untidy on the ball. Hector. On to Gross. Knockart. And on the ball, Kearney. And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it, his job. Get behind the ball and save it.
Webster in possession. Neil Maupay. Bissouma. Good defending. And Reed with it. Tim Ream. Aaron Moy. It's Dan Burn. Now in possession, Trossard. Burn. Corner coming up. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. Yves Bissouma has it. Can he convert? And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Yves Bissouma has it. Now in possession, Trossard. Knockart. Odoi. Webster in possession. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Dan Burn. And Reed with it. And McDonald here. McDonald. Montoya. Yves Bissouma has it. Montoya has it. Tom Kearney. Dennis Odoi. Alexander Mitrovic. And on the ball, Kearney. Dale Stevens has it. Now in possession, Trossard. Maupay. Pascal Gross. Showing a real will to win the ball. Aaron Moy. Montoya. Giving the ball away. McDonald. Odoi. And they'll have to throw it back in play. And Reed with it. Trossard. Dennis Odoi. Knockaert. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
And possession given away. And Moy with it. Montoya. Pascal Gross. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Dunk on the ball. Yves Bissouma has it. Aaron Moy. And he takes on the shots. Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time over the bar.
Aaron Moy. It's Dan Burn. Dale Stevens has it. Pascal Gross. Odoi. Adam Webster. It's Dan Burn. Stevens. Pascal Gross. Yves Bissouma has it. Stevens. Bissouma. Excellent challenge. Tim Ream. And in possession, Caballero. Yves Bissouma has it. Ivan Caballero. Now with Mitrovic. Possession given away, unfortunately. Now in possession, Trossard. Stevens. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Substitution time it is here. Bobby Reid. Now with Mitrovic. Good tackle taken away. Dale Stevens has it. Well, they've lost the ball. Knockaert. Stefan Johansson. And he clears the danger. Able to clear the danger. Corner kick though here. And giving it away. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Tom Kearney. Bobby Reid. Tom Kearney. Unable to keep the ball. Dale Stevens has it. Mopé. Yves Bissouma has it. Brian. And a throw-in it's going to be. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. On to Gross. Bissouma. Mopé. Bobby Reid. Knockaert. Gives it a go. The object of the exercise is to keep them out. Well, they get the ball once more. Tom Kearney. Montoya. Stevens. Mopé. Dennis Odoi. Knockaert. Neil Mopé. Dunk. Now with Mitrovic. Ivan Cavaleiro. Alexis McAllister. Well, nothing comes of it. McAllister. Takes the shot. And still danger here. Pascal Gross. And Reid with it. Knockaert. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Tom Kearney. McAllister. Dan Burn. Dunk. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Alexander Mitrovic. Defended well. Tom Kearney. Trossard. On a pretty ordinary challenge. Can he find the net? Oh, and couldn't convert. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Onoma now. Dale Stevens has it. Yves Bissouma has it. McAllister. Throw-ins given. It's with Johansson. Ivan Cavaleiro. And a chance to whip it in here. Can he finish? And disappointingly, he got completely underneath that.
Well, here's a coaching tip. Long-range shot, lean back, equals over the bar.
I always listen to your coaching tips, Lee. Alexis McAllister. It is to be a throw-in. Knockaert. Onoma now. Michael Hector. Neil Maupay. Can he convert? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Dennis Odoi. Brian. Gives it a go. Not to be in terms of the finish. Stevens. Murray. Dale Stevens has it. Onoma. McAllister. Dale Stevens has it. Montoya. Tim Ream. Onoma. Chance to do damage. Takes the shot. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net.
Then. Alexis McAllister. Tim Ream. Onoma. And on the ball, Kearney. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And a throw-in forthcoming. Adam Webster. Yves Bissouma has it. Can he find the net? Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
And on the ball, Kearney. McAllister. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Alexis McAllister. Now in possession, Kossar. Stefan Johansson. Dennis Odoi. And in possession, Caballero. Now with Mitrovic. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Still she don't know why. Yeah. But still she don't know why. Yeah. It's fire. I know it burns inside. It's your decision. But still you make it mine. It makes it easier for you. I know it's hard to swallow. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. Oh, did you not get the message? Said I'm done calling and texting. Don't be so passive aggressive. You're gonna pass that aggression. We've been inside, been invested. I did not come to impress you. You're gonna know 'cause it's destined. You feel it in your intestine. I know it's hard to swallow. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. can't scream loud enough. No one's around you, no. Heart filled with malice, and that's how you're having. I'm still so proud of you. Don't turn your back on me. We'll find our balance. I control to find the side why I burn low till I learn how to flow with the highs and the lows. Cons and pros. Yeah, I know it's hard to swallow. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like. Sometimes it's just like. Sometimes it's just like. Sometimes it's just like. Let go of the nonsense. All that you hear. Oh yes, you know that. The echoes in your ear. Yeah. Let go of the nonsense. All that you hear. Yes, you know that. The voices in your ear. So what will happen now? You have put us into this conflict.
Can you see what you're losing? What are you doing?
Up in your feelings, is it real or are you still dreaming?
Can you see what you're losing? What life are you choosing?
Time is ticking, what you giving? Shift your mind, move your spirit. What has arisen? What's your decision? Sticks and stones won't shake my vision now. Shake it off now.
Now is the time.
Let it go now.
Now is the time.
Factionalism, I'ma pick your side. Contemplation, look at on side. What is your
Well, this
judgment?
wonderful city offers the visitors so much, including football. Barca. Barcelona, of course. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon, and the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Barcelona taking on Real Madrid.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending...
Can he finish? Well, the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity. On to De Jong. Jordi Alba. Suarez. Now Jordi Alba. Suarez. Can he convert? Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time, over the bar.
Toni Kroos. In possession, Marcelo. This is Kroos. Nelson Semedo. Now Busquets. Vidal. Nelson Semedo. Sergio Busquets. Kroos. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? This is Vidal. He has time to play it over. Casemiro. Griezmann. And players waiting in the centre. Well, the tackle vivacious from Varane. Karim Benzema. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Well, they have the ball in a very promising position, but now it's been taken away from them. And now this is Longley. Modric. Taken away by Sergio Busquets. Quick thinking. Now Busquets. Isco. Casemiro. Modric. Kroos. Vidal. Piqué with it. Sergio Busquets. Jordi Alba. Carvajal. Suarez. Now Jordi Alba. And with the goalkeeper. Vidal. Must be! Full credit, wonderful stop. Now Casemiro. Eden Hazard. Nelson Semedo has it. Retaining possession proving difficult. Really inventive stuff from Real here. So a throw in here. Karim Benzema. Benzema. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Was a dramatic save, you've got to say. Hence, a chance for us to have another look. On to Messi. Now Busquets. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Losing possession. Kroos. This is Sergio Ramos. Now Casemiro. On to Benzema. Casemiro. They're advancing here, Real Madrid. Can they take advantage of the position they're in? Well, they were possessing the ball well, but now they've lost it. Rafael Varane. This is Kroos. On to Benzema. Benzema. Gives it a go. And no butterfinger tendencies from the goalkeeper. This is Vidal. Struggling to keep the ball. Rafael Varane. Marcelo. And it's gone out for a throw-in to Real Madrid. Now with Benzema. Hazard. Takes the shot. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Casemiro. Hazard. Marcelo. Can he find the net? Whatever way you look at that, it's been squandered. Sergio Busquets. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Nelson Semedo. On to De Jong. Suarez! Modric. Benzema. Will be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Can he finish? Lionel Messi! Goal!
My #1 player in the world. What a goal. Well, we'll see it again now. Was he aiming high? Pretty much looks like it to me. Leaning back slightly. He knows the ball's going to go just underneath the bar.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Isco. Modric! Just found wanting in terms of the finish then. Goalkeeper has it. Casemiro. This is Kroos. Modric. Well, the ball lost here. Frankie de Jong. Now Jordi Alba. Modric. Modric. Casemiro. On to De Jong. On to Messi. Oh, big opportunity. Well, he failed to deliver that time. The ball with Luka Modric. Rafael Varane. Now Casemiro. Sergio Busquets. Vidal. Suarez. Nelson Semedo. Well, no luck keeping possession. Here's Carvajal. Frankie de Jong. De Jong. Lionel Messi. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. Real Madrid moving the ball with purpose. What can they do from this position? Top-notch tackle. Frankie de Jong. This is Kroos. Ramos. Good work to regain possession. Sergio Busquets. Now Casemiro. Marcelo. Benzema. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Vidal. Suarez. Could play it in. Possession changing hands. Now with de Jong. And now this is Longley. Frankie de Jong. Longley. Isco has it. Sergio Busquets. Opportunity here. And now he... Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. And cleared away. And unable to keep the ball. Carvajal. Isco. Now Jordi Alba. And they couldn't keep possession. Isco. Marcelo. Now Casemiro. Modric. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now with Messi. Nelson Semedo. How about the cross? Can he convert? Well, he just couldn't make it happen. Benzema. Now Busquets. Griezmann. Now here's Arturo Vidal. Carvajal. Griezmann. Now Busquets. Now Casemiro. Isco. Clears it away in search of the equaliser. We just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. In possession, Marcelo. And options in the centre. Longley. Now Casemiro. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
I took a glass and I filled it up. I sat back down and I the rush. Tried so hard but it's not enough to fill the space. You know that I'll always call your bluff. I wish you'd come back and get your stuff. What could have been, it just covers as it starts to fade. And we've been here many times before. I gave it all, couldn't give you more. And I don't know what I've been looking for, but I'm at your door. 'Cause even though you know what I've been doing it right, doesn't make you feel good when I try. Doesn't make you feel good when I cry. It's looking like I'm all out